We have breaking news. A new CPI report shows inflation is up 2.7%. The numbers are as expected and show no change from the November data that was expected by the government shutdown, that is. But while the number is within expectation, some consumer prices are rising. Our Elizabeth Chelsea's here with a closer look. So, Elizabeth, what stands out to you from this report?
Yeah, Diane, this 2.7% price increase over the past year, that was in line with expectations. It is generally good news that it's not going up. We see that price level holding steady, but it's also not going down. In other words, we're not seeing kind of a deceleration in how much prices are changing. And when you kind of look into the details of this report, you do still see why there's a lot of consternation from households when it comes to where prices are going up. Utilities are a main factor. We do still see grocery prices rising. Rent is going up, Diane, but not quite as much as it has. That is really good news for households who've seen stubbornly high rent prices. Airfares over the year were down, but over the month they were up. So this is about in line with expectations. Generally, this will probably keep the Federal Reserve in this position where it's waiting to see how things play out. It's probably not going to make a move on interest rates at the meeting later this month. Of course, a lot of focus on the Fed beyond its interest rate moves right now, but this is about where the Federal Reserve, a lot of people on Wall Street expected inflation to be at this point.
So what does the report tell us about the effect of President Trump's tariffs?
You know, and we are looking through kind of those categories to see exactly where prices are showing up. One place we definitely continue to see the lingering impact of tariffs is groceries, Diane. So if you look at coffee prices, they're still up about 20% over the past year. Some fresh produce, so think of lettuce or bananas, those prices still rising 6-7% over the past year. Beef prices also still going up at a really fast pace, almost 16% in the past year. But then we do see egg prices going down. That's obviously been a point of something that we've seen the administration highlighting when you're thinking about those grocery prices. So grocery prices, one place. Of course, the Trump administration has rolled back a lot of those tariffs on groceries. So a lot of analysts are expecting we'll see some of that slowdown in price increases in the coming months. So maybe you won't actually see prices going down. Other categories where we are seeing tariffs, furniture, especially bedroom, living room furniture, those prices have gone up. And then, car parts, some of the other kind of motor vehicle insurance, that's been stubbornly high over the past year. The general consensus when I'm talking to businesses or analysts about what the tariff impact will be is that there will probably be a few more months where we see the impact trickle through, but there's a hope that that could end maybe toward the middle end of this year, Diane.
Elizabeth Chelsea, thank you.